You... This is very odd. You are like a shard of impossible... Have you ever heard of Dunamancy?
No.
Ludenus has been plotting this for quite some time. He's been reverse engineering Aeorian arcana and technology, building a stock of distilled Dunamis for some of use with this central key. There are a number of mesh-like power arrangements surrounding the device that I cannot get close enough to ascertain the specific purpose.
Quick question. Would the word Dunamis shake any of my subconscious weirdness, like crazy-ass dream shit, or is it just not?
Not subconscious. The word doesn't catch you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's Dunabis?
Dunamis is...
I love it.
There isn't time to lecture. Needless to say, it is a very obtuse form of magic that kind of exists between the fabric of all other forms of power. It's one of the oldest and one of the most fundamental forces within Exandria and beyond. Okay. It has the capability of altering time, space, probability, empathy, entropy. I mean, it is dangerous in the wrong hands, and unfortunately, a very strong source of it has been in the hands of the Assembly and Ludenus for some time. It is a particular esoteric form of magic that dates before the gods and primordials even. The very nature of the cosmos beyond, the creation of all, the destruction of all, the balance of the universe itself stems from these base fundamental energies. Gravity, time, entropy. Some of it is borrowed and tapped into by the arcana that we understand, but Dunamancy is something far older and mysterious. What you have lodged in your head is somehow a condensed focus for it. It reminds me of there's a particular culture on the continent of Wildmount, known as the Kryn Dynasty. They worship pieces of an ancient entity that history has said disseminated itself into crystals, referred to as beacons. These beacons represent artifacts that focus Dunamis and are the most sacred artifacts to the dynasty. It is said that there are many still hidden throughout Exandria, and they seek them as part of their worship and rites. And
Are you saying that's what Ash has in his head?
oddly, I do not think you have a beacon in the classical sense, but an approximation, a half beacon, something new, something not quite the same, but of similar essence. You have a part in your mind that kind of rests between reality and destruction. The fact that you're standing here is a marvel, and the fact that you've walked the path that you do is equal parts worrying and, well, hopeful.
Beacon, like a crystal.
Like an extremely powerful focus for a dark, not fully understood magical force.
You also talked about an entity. What entity?
Being referred to within the dynasty as the Luxon. There is no historical confirmation of its existence, and some believe it to be a story to bring reasoning to what these objects are. And they've built a philosophy and practically a religion around it. But whether or not the Luxon ever existed, these beacons very much do, and I've seen one for myself.
You've seen...
A 12-sided device carved with handles. It sparkles with the deepest of starlight, like you were looking through the cosmos on the other side of the universe.